Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. The reports that we are getting from the UDA MCAs from Nairobi County, they've come out to accuse Johnson Sakaja. And accusing Johnson Sakaja, this comes after, one, Raila Odinga had his Kamkunji rally in Nairobi County. And by that time, Sakaja himself was in Kisumu, having his meetings there. And of course, we saw videos across the social media where, of course, Johnson Sakaja was addressing the Kisumu residents. But the allegations that we are receiving is that these UDA MCAs are coming to accuse Johnson Sakaja that he was the one that sponsored Raila's Kamkunji rally, Nairobi UDA claims. But again, when you look at UDA Democratic Alliance, that is UDA members of County Assembly in Nairobi, have accused Governor Johnson Sakaja of sponsoring Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition at Kamkunji grounds on Monday, January 23rd, 2023. But the reality is that these people are just fed of Johnson Sakaja, because the frustration that they're bringing on board is after the deputy party leader of UDA came the other day hitting hard on Johnson Sakaja. Why was he now removing certain matatu circles from CBD Nairobi County from other news stations? But again, led by Minority Leader Anthony Kiragu, the MCA said it very clear that Johnson Sakaja provided the venue and the money for the event that was held the other day by Raila Odinga at Kamkunji grounds. And this is whatever Kiragu is saying. We are aware that they facilitated the planning of the Azimio meeting. He donated Charter Hall on Sunday afternoon, where groups were meeting during the day to strategize, mobilizing, and do fundraising for the event. And that is whatever the Minority Leader Kiragu came out saying. He further alleged that the money used to the plan the event was collected at Johnson Sakaja's private office in Riverside. And this is whatever is continuing to say. We are appealing to him to not wear a yellow t-shirt during the day and a blue one during the night. It means that these UDA MCs, they are feeling like Johnson Sakaja is crossing over. But again, when you look at the strategy of Johnson Sakaja, he is not scared. When you look at certain video that I analyzed towards those governors that were likely to impeached, I think Johnson Sakaja was one of them. When I said about the governor of Meru, that is Mwangaza, someone that was also possible to be impeached was Susan Kihika of Nakuru County and Johnson Sakaja of Nairobi County. But you look at the game that Johnson Sakaja has been playing since he was sworn in the office. It is very clear indication that this man is strategizing and understanding that if any case he is going to, of course, follow these UDA MCAs, it means there's a possibility of him being impeached. The reason is, when you look at the majority in the House, is the Azimio. MCAs in Nairobi County, the majority are Azimio. Minority are the UDA. So when you look at even the appointment that Johnson Sakaja did when it comes to his CECs, it was very clear that Johnson Sakaja to come out to appoint even CECs from Azimio side, which UDA MCs never came out pleased towards whatever Johnson Sakaja did. But literally, the real truth is Johnson Sakaja has come out to identify that this UDA are just creating a certain scenario of frustration, which according to Johnson Sakaja, he is also very cautious and understanding the game plan that is playing towards to ensure that these people who are trying to frustrate him, he is going to frustrate them first before they come out to frustrate them. Now, when you look at even whatever Kiragu is saying, that now Johnson Sakaja should come out to drop or resign, then people should go back to election of Nairobi County. I want to say today, even if Johnson Sakaja will cross over to Azimio, and then people to go back to election, Johnson Sakaja is going to win election. You like it or you don't like it. Because when you look at even the percentage that Johnson Sakaja got in terms of votes, the majority, you can even sense that were Azimio supporters. Because people were not well informed when it comes to Polycarp Igathe. Because the candidacy of Polycarp Igathe was just sudden. Because what people knew was that that businessman, I don't know, I've forgotten his name, that businessman that was in Azimio, that was being forward to vie for the gubernatorial race, was shortchanged after Uhuru Kenyatta came out saying that Polycarp Igathe was going to run for that position. But again, that competition was not so stiff. But if any case, Raila Odinga could have left Tim Wanyonyi to go with Johnson Sakaja, I think Tim Wanyonyi was having so much sympathy votes than Johnson Sakaja. Even if Johnson Sakaja was being supported all across the Nairobi County, but also Tim Wanyonyi was having sympathy votes. But when you look after Johnson Sakaja was elected, of course, Polycarp Igathe was appointed or elected, given nomination ticket by Jubilee, it was very clear that now there's some majority supporters of Azimio, though they could have voted for Sifuna, Esther Passaris, and Raila Odinga. But when it comes to the gubernatorial race, they voted Johnson Sakaja. So Johnson Sakaja is a comfortable man. This noise that Rigathi Gachagua is making, these MCAs of UDA are making, it is such a very unfortunate statement that according to me, I don't see any opinion or something that will bring them on board to impeach Johnson Sakaja. That is number one. Number two, in a scenario that they want to frustrate Johnson Sakaja, they will not be able to do so because Azimio MCAs are now working strongly with Johnson Sakaja. And that is why they have come out now to give a propaganda that now Johnson Sakaja was the one that paid and sponsored the Azimio Kamkunji rally. So we want to ask them. Now, ODM leader Raila Odinga has already come out the other day, that day of Kamkunji rally in Nairobi, that they are now going to have another rally at Jacaranda's ground this Sunday 29th. So it means that these leaders now they are going to come again to say that Johnson Sakaja is the one that has sponsored that meeting. Literally, these are petty lies from these MCAs UDA. But according to my opinion, I'm looking at a scenario that is very interesting. Why? Because Rigathi Gachagua, who is the deputy president and deputy party leader of UDA, is so stuck on how he's going to destroy Johnson Sakaja. But on this side, Johnson Sakaja is busy making friends with Azimio supporters. That in any case something is going to be done not in accordance to the expectation, then there are people that are going to stand with him strongly. And that is the truth when you look at even the summoning, where when you look at Rigathi Gachagua came out saying that he was going to summon Johnson Sakaja so that they can have a conversation, a dialogue towards whatever is happening in Nairobi. And the other time I told you very clear, let not Kikuyus come out to say that they are the only one. Because though I explained here very clear that a bigger percentage of these matatus are for Kikuyus, but you cannot serve only Kikuyus in Nairobi County. You must serve Luyas, Luos, and all those tribes that are in Nairobi. Nairobi is a cosmopolitan county that you cannot just come out and say the way you want to rule people. For example, in Samburu. Samburu, the bigger percentage of them are from that tribe. So you cannot tell us, for example, let's go to Siaya. A bigger percentage of them are Luos. So they can conversate and have dialogue. But Nairobi, you cannot tell me that it is only Kikuyus. Here, many tribes are living here. So you cannot just tell us that Johnson Sakaja must respect the priorities of Kikuyus in Nairobi County. But that is whatever is happening. So the summoning of Johnson Sakaja, summoning of Rigathi Gachagua towards Johnson Sakaja has backfired, because Johnson Sakaja even has come out not to give them attention towards whatever they're claiming that Johnson Sakaja is oppressing the Kikuyu business people. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a simple question. What are your thoughts? Because maybe, or perhaps that is my opinion according to whatever claims are coming from UDA MCAs. You can give your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of your support. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.